Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Welcome to our Palo Alto Networks PCNSA series. Today we discuss this section, section 4.1, that is about security policy. Security profile, not policy, security profile. We already
Hello.
create multiple security.
Hello.
Hello. Ah, hello. Okay. We already create multiple security policy in previous labs. If we go to policy section, we can see multiple uh, security policy. One is LAN to WAN, WAN to DMG, DMG to WAN. Okay.
Is there a
কথা শুনতে others, am I audible? Others participant, am I audible? Okay. Anu, please check your mic. I think you have problem in your mic. Okay. There are multiple policy here. We create a policy to allow the traffic between one to allow or deny traffic from when traffic coming from one zone to uh, transfer to another zone. Okay. Like example, this is a LAN to WAN security policy. This security policy, there is a source zone. Source zone is LAN and the destination zone is WAN. Firstly, your traffic is allowed. Firstly, your traffic is allowed. If you mention source zone is LAN and destination zone is WAN, that means you just allowing an action is allowed. So what is the function of this policy? The function of this policy is if anyone coming from LAN zone and going to WAN zone, the traffic will be permitted. The traffic will be permitted. Okay. After permitted, if you want to analyze traffic, like is there any vulnerability in their traffic, like is it virus affected, or is it DOS or DDoS attack, is it corrupted file? Okay, so scanning needs some further scanning. That scanning result you those traffic is legal, or those traffic is wanted traffic, or those traffic is unwanted traffic. Okay, so need some extra feature that is used for analyze after allowing traffic. Okay, so you allow the traffic and you want to check virus. How to check virus? So need antivirus. So if you have antivirus license in your Palo Alto boxes, those traffic will be scanned, and if virus affected traffic, and if uh, get virus affected traffic, then firewall will take action. You can define your action. Okay, like antivirus, there is a vulnerability protection, anti-spyware, URL filtering, file blocking, data filtering, wildfire analysis. Everything is in profile setting. Everything is in profile setting. Okay, so if you Just see this section, security profile. This is the, we'll discuss about security profiles. See here, security profiles are added to the end of security policy rules. After packet has been allowed by the security policy, security profiles are used to scan packets for threats, vulnerability, viruses, spyware, malicious URL, data exfiltration, and exploitation software. So, if you need further analysis, we need to enable security profile. We need to enable security profile. Without enable security profile, you will not secure. You will not secure. You have Palo Alto firewall, but these boxes have no license. So just they will work basic function. They will work basic function. Those boxes will not secure your network or secure your server infrastructure or your end device. So need to enable the security profile. And this is the type, security profile type: antivirus, anti-spyware, vulnerability protection, URL filtering, file blocking, data filtering, and wildfire analysis. Okay. So what is antivirus? Detects infected file being transferred within the application or protocol. Antivirus detect infected files. This file virus affected or not? Is those file not virus affected? Those file will be permitted through the firewall. Otherwise, it will be blocked. Anti-spyware detects spyware downloads and command and control traffic from previously installed spyware. We already know spyware just take some information, very confidential information from user. User don't know software is installed in your machine. Software installed in your machine, but user don't know there is spyware in your PC. They just collect and send the remote server. They just collect your confidential information and send to remote server. This is spyware, and we need anti-spyware to detect the spyware. Vulnerability. Another one is vulnerability protection. I Vulnerability protection. What is vulnerability protection? Detects attempts to exploit known software vulnerabilities. Here is software vulnerability means no one software is accurate. If one software engineer just create or make a software, this needs some, this have some bugs. When user use, they will find the bugs, and software engineer fix those bugs and update the software version. So that is every software have some backdoor, some backdoor. If you use up to date, if you use up to date software, it will be okay for your network and will be okay for your device and your server infrastructure or data center. So need to verify software vulnerabilities. Is this software is vulnerable for your own device or your server infrastructure or not? Okay. So if we detect, if we want to detect the vulnerability protection of the software or vulnerability of the software, so we need this package, vulnerability protection. URL filtering classifies and controls web browsing based on website content. We know This is very known. We use browser to browse different website. It can be HTTP or it can be HTTPS. If you want to filter HTTP or HTTPS based website, you need URL filtering mechanism. URL filtering mechanism. Sometimes we need this one. Sometimes some organization need to control social media, control porn website, and others vulnerable website like which is affected by phishing or others virus. Those website or software deliver the unwanted or virus affected file. So you can use URL filtering. It's basically URL filtering is happened HTTP or HTTPS. File blocking. File blocking is when we browse internet. Sometimes we download some file or upload some files. Uh, but when you upload or download files through the firewall will check this file is virus affected or not. Or you can add some extra application like you just create a policy for file blocking, like executable file will not be downloaded through your firewall. That will be one example for file blocking. Data filtering. What is the data filtering? Data filtering means identifies and blocks transfer of specific data patterns found in network traffic. That is basically um, measure the traffic pattern, and if a traffic pattern is crossing the threshold, then those file will be blocked, or it can be blocked or inspected. It's depend on administrator policy action. Wildfire analysis forwards unknown files or URL links to the wildfire service for malware analysis. Those file is unknown files. This is not any known files or URL. Those files are called the wildfire or wildfire. Those files maybe have malware. If you want to analyze malware of those files, so you need wildfire analysis applications or profile. Okay, so this is your basically there are multiple policy here, multiple policy, and last one after the action section, here is the profile section. Here is the profile section. So if you want to create custom profile, those you can make, or you can use default profile. Here we use virtual Palo Alto devices. Those devices have a limited license. Basically, will not check this feature. Basically, antivirus, anti-spyware. This feature will be available in licensed firewall. But I will show you how to do it. Okay. In order of appearance, this is basically security profile, antivirus, anti-spyware, vulnerability, URL filtering, file blocking, data filtering, and wildfire. Threat logs. And there are some severity here, like critical, high, medium, low. This is basically basically comes from syslog severity level. This is, but naming convention is different. Critical means critical threats are serious threat, such as the affect default installation of widely deployed software, or you can um, like critical means just you have installed one application. Critical means just you can consider just unwanted traffic. A huge volume of unwanted traffic is coming from internet and dropping in your firewall or in your network. That is not those traffic not capable to handle Palo Alto boxes. That is critical. And some affected or malware is coming through your firewall and installed your end device, and those end device is working as a bot. So in that case, this scenario is called the critical scenario. High, medium, low. It is normal. What? Antivirus security profiles. So first, say this is the antivirus. You can select the default profile, or you can create custom antivirus profile. Custom antivirus profile. So every section have uh, option to create customize one, and you will get default or none. Anti-spire, there is default, and you can create URL filtering. Here is default, and you can create custom file blocking. There is basic file blocking and strict file blocking, and you can create on your file blocking profile. Data filtering. Data filtering, there is no available data filtering profile. You have to create. Wildfire analysis. Here is default profile is available, or you can set custom one. So I just cancel this one. I'm in profile section, but if you go to the object section, you will get the security profile section. Okay, security profiles. Here is the security profiles. And security profiles, there is multiple options. Antivirus, anti-spyware, vulnerability protection, URL filtering, file blocking, wildfire analysis, data filtering, and DOS protection. There is multiple security profile. Okay, so first one here is antivirus security profile. There is detail of antivirus security profile. You know about antivirus. We already installed some antiviruses in our Windows PC. So this antivirus basic function is just analyze our computer all files, analyze our computer all files, and if any one file is virus affected, those file is find antivirus find those files, and uh, you can take any action. You can remove those file, or you can just transfer those file to another drive, or another drive, or another PC. Okay, so in firewall, antivirus doing same things. See here, antivirus security profiles protect against viruses, worms, trojans, along with spyware downloads. Okay. Basically, this is the function. What is the function of antivirus security profiles? So this is the function. I already tell you. Anti anti-spire security profiles. So what is the anti-spire? Spire is I already tell you. Spire is just it's a software. It's a software those installed in your end device and collect some information, and it automatically send the remote station. But user will not trace it. User will not trace it. This is the difference between viruses and spyware. Anti-spyware security profiles block spyware on compromised hosts from trying to communicate with external command line control servers, thus enabling you to detect malicious traffic leaving the network from infected clients. So this is the function of anti-spyware security profiles. Vulnerability protection. This is basically software vulnerability. And if the up-to-date software is basically if you use up-to-date software, not crack version software, that will be secure your end device. This is the one thing. And another thing is that you can use firewall to check vulnerability. URL filtering, it's very simple. Just if you want to filter some website, so you can do through the URL filtering. File blocking, if you want to block some files, it can be based on type or it can be based on size. Okay. So this is the sample question. So second section, we will discuss security policy actions and security profile actions. Security policy action. So security policy action is very simple. There is multiple security policy here, and I 9 to 1 security, and see the action section. Action security policy. Security policy action is deny. You can deny, allow. You can allow, drop, silent drop, send optional ICMP unreachable, and deny, block, use app deny action. Reset client, reset server, just reset the client connection or client session, reset server session or server connection, reset both client and server session or connection. So this is the action of security policy. So what is the action of profile? What is the action of profiles? So go to the profile setting. If you go to the antivirus section, you can check any section. First one is antivirus. Just see the default one. So default one, you cannot modify this one. Default one is read only. Default one is antivirus profile. Default one is read only. So if you want to customize or if you want to see the if you want to set the action, you need to create custom profile. You need to create custom antivirus profile. So create this one. You can set the name here like antivirus profile. ANTPRON profile. Antivirus profile. So this is your I- uh, antivirus check. If traffic, FTP traffic, HTTP traffic, IMAP, POP3, SMB, SMTP, and see the action. See the action here. Default. Default action default means reset both. Reset both means reset client and server. Reset client and server. That means you just allow traffic in security policy. Security policy pass. Then those traffic will be scanned through the security profile. If you apply antivirus security profile, they check this traffic. FTP, HTTP, IMAP, POP3, SMB, and SMTP. This traffic will be checked. Those traffic will be checked. If those traffic have virus infected file, default action is client and server connection will be reset. They will not connect from source to destination. Allow means normal. Those traffic will be affected or not affected. Traffic will be allowed. Alert. Alert is just sending a warning message if affected file found. Drop means just block that traffic. So this is the action. This is the action for profile. Security profile. This is the action of security profile. Basically, there is similar. In security policy and security profile. Action is more or less similar. Security policy action and security profile actions. So see this one. Policy matching condition, allow. See here, allow. And drop down, you will get others action. You will get others action. In security profile, just show here antivirus security profile. And see here, the action is default, allow, alert, drop, reset client, and reset server. This is the action of security profile. So what is the default? Default means for each thread signature and antivirus signature that is defined by Palo Alto networks, a default action is specified internally. The default action typically is an alert or a reset board. The default action is displayed in parentheses, for example, default alarm in the thread or antivirus signature. Alarm is permits application traffic. Alert generates an alert for its application traffic flow. Alert is saved in the thread log. This thread log will be stored in SSC section. Okay. Drops the application traffic. Drops the application traffic. Drops. Reset. For TCP, resets client-side connection. For UDP, drops the connection. If TCP connection will be reset. For UDP, connection will be dropped. Reset server. For TCP, reset the server-side connection. For UDP drops the connection. That means if voice or video traffic, that will be dropped. If normal data traffic, HTTP or HTTPS, or like this traffic will be reset. So this is the action of security profile. Reset both means client and server both it. So there is an example. There is an example of customized profile. So if you want to create custom profile, like just set the name, you can set the description here. Why you create this antivirus profile, and you can uh, set the decoder and set the action, and you can also add here multiple applications. You can also add here multiple applications. There is lots of application here. So Microsoft Dynamics, CRM, Social, SolarWinds. There is multiple game names. You can select and set the action. For shared, this is a website, file sharing website. Default action is default. You can allow if you think this is okay. There is no vulnerability on this application. You can add like Google Analytics, Google Bus, Google Cache, Google Calendar, multiple, Google Play, Google Photos, multiple application is here. Okay. If you want to allow specific, if you want to allow multiple application or uh, means if you want to customize, so you can take it like Facebook. See here, Facebook apps base. This two means page is coming, but you will not send message. You will not file sharing through the chat box. Facebook mail, posting, rooms, social plugin, Facebook video. So if you just select first two, that will just Facebook page is coming, but you will not see any post or any not see create any post, not um, see the Facebook video like this. If you want to customize this one, you can select it. And this is the action. You can set the action. Here is basically multiple application here. If your organization have a specific application will be scanned through antivirus. A specific application will be scanned through antivirus. So you can mention here. Otherwise, this packet will be scanned only. This packet will be scanned only. So antivirus, it can be Facebook file sharing. It can be Google Drive, Google, where we share multiple files, Google Drive, Lively, Maps, Google Photos, Doc, browsing, update translate manual, like Google Photos. So you can set the action here. So you can allow this one if you think it is okay for your organization, you can allow, or you can alert or default. Okay, so this is the way to create antivirus profile and set custom application with action. With action. So it's basically depends on your organization need. So I just delete this one and set, just take the name is the default and set the okay. See here, antivirus profile is created. Antivirus profile is created. If you back to your policy, if you back to your policy, go to the security policy section and go to the action section. So set the profile and you can set new customize antivirus profile. So, okay, and you can come this one. So this is the way to create antivirus profile and how to attach in security policy. See here, no valid threat license. These boxes have no license. That's why this warning message. That's why this warning message. Okay. If this firewall device have license, there will be no warning message here. Okay. Close this one. So this is the custom profile you can create, and you can set the default traffic profile action, default traffic item action, anti-spyware security profile, same. If you want to create the anti-spyware profile, just go to the object section and anti-spyware. Default is two profile is created default. One is default and another one is straight. Another one is straight. So what is the default? It uses the default action for every signature basically as is specified Palo Alto network. So when the signature is created, this is the default. And strict means overrides default action of critical high medium severity threats to the block action, regardless of the action defined in the signature file. This profile still uses the default action for low and informational severity signature. These two profile already created. What will be the action? Action is same. Action is same. Just change this last one, block IP. Blocks traffic from either a source or source destination pair. It is configurable for a specific period of time. That means if firewall sends your firewall anti-spire activated. If firewall is scanned and found those are affected and those may have spire software. So this requested source and destination IP will be blocked. It can be for some time or it can be for forever. It depends on configuration. It depends on configuration. So if we create custom one, spyware, see, set the spyware name, SPY, profile, and add, set the rule name by rule one, threat is any, category, you can set the category here. You can set the category here. Which category traffic will be scan through the spyware, anti-spyware. It can be adware, auto chain, backdoor, botnet, browser hijack, data theft. If you not mention any specific option. You can set any. Action will be similar. Default, allow, alert, drop, reset client, reset server, reset port, block IP. Block IP. Okay. And packet capture. If you enable the packet capture, you can analyze this basically a debug option. If packet capture enable, you can see the entire packet. What will be the source? What will be the destination? Why this packet filtered or blocked? Okay. And severity, you can set the severity. So I set here severity. Default severity setting is any for all severity. So the custom one is you can set any specific category and you can set the action. You can set the action. So I take here any category, that is all category, and action is default. So commit this one, role one. You can make exception here. Okay. So first I create the default one. So my profile is created. So if you want to attach this spy or profile in your security policy, just click the security policy, go to action section, and you can attach spy or profile. Then okay, then commit this one. I will get same message. It's a warning message. This is the antivirus security profile, vulnerability protection. This is the vulnerability protection, URL filtering. So create vulnerability protection profile. Warning, no valid threat license. Okay. Then go to objects. Similarly, you can create vulnerability protection. Default is straight and default. These two profile is created, but you can create custom one. Vulnerability. Protection profile. You can add, set the role name. I'll set here role one. Threat name is any action. You can set the action. Default action, I set the default action. And host type, you can set the host type is it client or server. So my policy is LAN to WAN. So I can set client, but you can set any, no issue. Then set the category type. Which type of vulnerability protection you can enable? Is it a brute force, code execution, command execution, DOS or DDoS, phishing? There is specific option. SQL injection, there is a specific option. So I take here any, that means all. By this one. Okay. Sorry, cancel. So attach in security policy actions and vulnerability protection profile. Okay. Now it is one. This is the way to create vulnerability protection. And this is the action. Alert, allow, block, continue, override, none. This is the action. Same error message here. So, vulnerability protection, just go to the custom one and action. What will be the action? Default, that reset both. Default means reset both. Basically, reset both and alert. And allow means allow, drop means drop. Reset client, reset server, reset both, block IP. Same action. Okay. URL filtering. How to create URL filtering profile. This is vulnerability. This is URL filtering profile. So if you want to create URL filtering profile, this is a default one. This is custom. And I add here another custom one. Name is URL filtering profile. URL filtering, you can set the category. Which category will be filtered? Which category? You can set a specific category. Okay, you can set a specific category like adult, um, like um, gambling, hacking, malware, nudity, phishing, multiple. There is multiple category here. Okay, so you can select. You can select this one. Just you select here. One is games. You select here games, but you need to override some games here. You select category games. All games will be blocked. This basically depends on the action. Depends on the action. So I select here adult, allow. So if I select here lock, there is multiple action. Alert, allow, lock, continue, override. Continue means basically it's a step browsing. You will get warning. If you will get warning through firewall. If end device, select warning, but I have to see this. So that's up to you. You will take vulnerability or not. That's called step browsing. So this is the action continue. Override means just override the action. So first one, alert. The website is allowed and log entry is generated in the URL filtering log. Alert is, what is the action of alert? Alert is allowed and generating the log. Allow, not generating the log. Allowed but not generating the log. Block. The website is blocked. The user will see a response page, will not be able to continue to the website. A log entry is generated in the URL filtering log. Means block means website will be blocked and create a log. Continue. The user will be prompted with a response page indicating that the site has been blocked due to company policy. But the user is prompted with the option to continue to the website. Continue action typically is used for categories that are considered begin when used to improve the user experience by giving the user the option to continue if they consider the site to be incorrectly categorized. There is multiple reason. You can take some log for analysis. Okay. Override. The user will see a response file indicating that password is required to allow access to the website in the given category. With this option, the security administrator or help text person would provide a password granting temporary access to all websites in the given category. Log entry is generated. So if I set the override action, need some extra activities from administrator. None. None action applies to custom URL. None means none. So URL filtering. This is the category. You can set the category like I set here block. I set here block, but want to see some documentation, which is basically in a hacking website. So in that case, you need overrides. You need overrides. Those one. Malware like this. So those category file will be blocked. Those category file will be blocked. Which category? I already mentioned here. Which category? Check. Oh, there is no comment. Okay, this is a normal warning policy, and you have to address. Basically, the similar way, you create security profile in object section, and in policy section, just attaching the profile and see the action and what is your messing traffic and what will be your action. That basically depends on your organization requirement. So you can set based on your requirement. File types, this is file blocking security profile. Similar way, you can create custom one. I just skip this one. And today, I want to finish now. Next class will be tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will discuss section 4.3, how to customize security profiles. How to customize security profiles. There is multiple security profiles here. We already no valid URL filtering license. This is a warning, basically, because of license. Other thing is okay. So that's for all today. Any query for today's class?
No.